Alright, my buddies over here at Advanced Auto Parts have come through for this. They have an AGM battery, which is what I wanted. Basically the cost on it's $29 bucks. It's got a $10 cord charge on it. And I don't have oh, this sucks. This really sucks to say this. But I don't have the tools to change the battery on the bike. I don't have tools to change the battery on my bike. Now, and yet when I'm 500 miles from home and I bust a belt, I have the tools to do that. Well, maybe that's the point. I need to be 500 miles from home before I can find the tools. But it's not, as you can see, it's getting dark out anyway, so, and I don't want to be fighting with the bike as the temperature is dropping, or as the light level is dropping, so I'm just going to take these home and I'll change the battery out tomorrow and dump the core back over at Advanced tomorrow. I can live with it. Oh, good afternoon. It is Sunday, November 10th, 2013. I am a Illinois trucker and I have a little project to do with my little bike here. Yesterday I was over at Advanced Auto and I bought a battery for it. Alright, this is an Autocraft battery, a 4LBS. This is one of those fancy AGM batteries. And what I'm going to do is basically change the battery on it. Now, as you can see, when I turn it on, I got nothing. No lights, no nothing. That also means I don't have an electric bias starter on here, which is basically Honda's version of a choke. So, what I have to do is take this front cover off. And let's get this out of here. And what I have to do is pull that screw right there off. That releases this front cover so I can gain access to the battery. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm so lazy, even my screwdriver is a ratchet. As you can see, you don't have to go very far. This whole thing simply pops up and out, and there you have the long dead battery. That definitely needs to be cleaned up a little bit. Alright, get a little screw down there and pull that up. Get in there, you. Come on. It's just going down into plastic, folks. You don't have to. You don't when you do torque these things down. Don't torque them down like your life depends on it, because it really doesn't. Now I know you're probably wondering, oh, come on, trucker, what's the deal? Why aren't you fiddling with the PCX or the Silverwing? Why are you messing with your little one? Well, simple truth is, money is tight right now. Let's get that negative off of there. Money is so tight right now that I can't renew the plates. And considering I just got over a massive, another bout of a massive flu, so you got to do what you got to do, right? So, all right. And as you can see, they come off relatively easy. Again, when you put these things on, you don't need to He-Man these things down to 100 million tons of torque. This whole process is designed Oh, look at the inside of that. All crappy. Yeah, that's going to have to be cleaned before I put the new battery in. This whole process is designed to be simple. Look at that. Anybody want a little bit of acid with their coffee in the morning? Well, alright, as you can see, I've got myself battery terminal cleaner here. So let's just make sure we have a nice, good, clean contact. Basically, with a new battery, you want to make sure you got a good, clean contact. Yeah, just like that. You don't have to do a whole lot. This is basically nickel-plated copper. As you can see, it's not wanting to come off, not wanting to come clean, but if I have to, I'll bring my Dremel out and I'll clean this puppy up. Oh wait, I think I left that at the shop. I think it's in the back of the van. All my tools eventually migrate to the back of that damn van. It looks a whole lot better than it did. This is a little bugger that I'm going to be putting in. And the good thing about these batteries is you can basically put them any which way you like. Alright, these batteries are supposed to be ready to go, but I've never met a battery that was ready to go. Even the ones that were not ready to go. Alright, let's see what we got here. .76 volts. Okay, well, I could be wrong. And as you can see, this is a sealed battery. This is not a lead acid battery, so I don't have to worry about the same BS that I had to worry about with the other battery. One of the things I'd like to do, obviously, clean the terminals off. You don't need anything fancy. I'm sure the auto stores will tell you need all kinds of fancy pants stuff. If you have like a Brillo pad, that will clean this terminal just as well as a battery terminal post will clean it. So you don't need all that fancy high-tech stuff. But at any rate, let's put these things back together. There you go. Sometimes you just got to use a little bit of that old-fashioned persuasion. Most people call it force. Alright, now what we got to do is we have to slide one of these little buggers. See, look at that. Look at that, cute, isn't it? Okay, let's use one of the new bolts. Make sure we have a good connection. All the way around. Okay. Got those there. Yeah, a little pop. Something's drawing energy already. Alrighty. Again, this is just lead. This is just lead right here, folks. Don't torque them down to 100 billion foot-pounds. Excuse me. Don't torque them down to 100 foot-pounds of torque. If you gotta go, if you want the exact measurement, go check your check your owner's manual, or your shop manual, I should say. I have a starter. I have an operating bike. Alright, right now it basically fired up because the auto buy starter kicked in. What I want to do, obviously, as soon as it warms up, is I want to check one more little thing, and then I shall count it completed. Because you're not done. You change that battery, you are not done. I'm sorry. I know there are a lot of people that are going to say, oh no, you're done. No, you're not. The battery is just step one. Alright, let's see what we got here. That's odd. Well, let's put it on DC. Duh. 14.39 volts. Check it out. .38. Excellent. So my charging system is doing what it's supposed to do. And the best part of it is, now, watch this. See that? I don't remember if you remember that clicking sound you heard on the last video. That was my turn signal. Now, when I hit the brakes, now watch. I just hit the brakes. Turn signal's still working. Okay. Alright. I'm getting spoiled rotten. I don't have to kick this thing over anymore. Fan-frickin-tastic. Now that I've got 10 bucks in my hot little pocket, I've got to get some stuff from the store, and I know I'm in need of it because I'm running out. Alright. The most valuable product mankind has ever created for itself, or ever will create for itself, or ever shall have for itself. Alrighty. And this is the aisle. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why the dinosaurs perished. They didn't have toilet paper. Runaway trucker, out. Alright, now that I've got the world's most popular product in my top case, show you what I'm talking about here. Ain't that sweet?